Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to ESGNet Radio. I am DJ Resigi, and we got some late-breaking news here, just coming out of South Dakota State University. Of course, a local young man by the name of Myles Marvel will no longer be playing for that team. He hasn't actually even played yet. He's got a couple snaps in during practice, but apparently, there's been a hiccup or something amongst the squad there, as we found out just a couple of hours ago that there's a bit of a scandal going on with the head coach there at San Diego State University, head coach Ryans, apparently in a tussle with the offensive coordinator slash QB coach Briggs Calhoun. Apparently there has been an issue of apparently Ryans was going to retire here. This is going to be his last season with the Jackrabbits, and he of course his next successor was rumored to be Coach Briggs, but Coach Calhoun found out later today that he has been fired, and he will no longer be a part of the coaching coordinating staff or the coaching staff. And of course, if you guys don't know about Coach Briggs Calhoun, he was well known in amongst the junior colleges, and also a quarterback back in his time in the 80s there, and never did make it to the NFL, but was pretty popular in the CFL. And I guess you could say young guy. He's only 30 or some years of age, but he was supposed to be the next successor to the Jackrabbits dynasty. But apparently today he's being fired because of a scandal dealing with Coach Ryan. Now, we try to find out what this scandal was, and apparently there were some issues with some scholarships and whatnot. And of course, one of those scholarships happened to be Myles Marvel. He said that Marvel could stay on the team, but he would be a walk-on player, along with 5 others who were signed, of course, by Coach Calhoun. We found out that, just like I said, an hour ago, this scandal, this broke open. This is kind of big, kind of some news here. It hasn't made nationwide news, but we've learned that Myles Marvel and 5 others will go ahead and they will leave the Jackrabbits, and they're going to go and they're going to move on to another school. We don't know what school. There is rumors saying that the school that is possibly he could go to is where Coach Briggs he's gone to, which was University of San Antonio, or I should say University of Texas San Antonio, UTSA, the Roadrunners. And they've already said that there's a spot there he can compete for the quarterback position there. Not to mention, Coach Briggs would be the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach there, because their head coach is going to be leaving. He's already said he's going to be leaving here after here in the next year or two himself, and so we'll see how things go. We'll keep you updated on this story and how this is all going to be played out. So this is breaking news here for a lot of people, and we're trying to get a hold of Myles and see what his side of it is all and whatnot. But by the sounds of it, we'll see Myles in a new uniform. He decided to go to South Dakota State. I know, talking to him prior after the national signing day there, he said he was really excited about going there, and he believed in what Coach Calhoun was, what his philosophy was, playing and such. And so he's he bought into the system, and apparently now the system won't buy into him, at least with the system with the Jackrabbits. So we'll see how things go coming up here. in due time. But that's breaking news here right now, as we'll find out more and get a hold of the situation. See if there's any more news comes out of this here in the next couple of hours or next couple of days. Stay tuned here on ESGNet Radio for more coming up here throughout the next couple of hours. So, breaking news: we will not see Myles Marvel in a South Dakota Jackrabbits uniform coming up this fall. Stay tuned for more right after this. Hey, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of NCAA Football 14 Road to Glory, and this is the Myles Marvel series. So we're back here. It's been a while since we've had Myles here on the channel, and want to get back into the swing of things here with him. Now, of course, originally I had him plan to go to the South Dakota University Jackrabbits, but I had some issues with some files, and apparently I just cannot do that. So I had to scrap that idea and come up with another one. So we're going to just say there was a controversy going on with scholarships and whatnot with the, now head coach, the last year of his tenure there at San Diego, or at South Dakota State, excuse me, University. So Coach Briggs Calhoun is going to go back to his coaching grounds where he's actually played at. And for a while there was a coach as assistant back in the day. Now he's going to be the OC/QB's coach, and he is now taking course Myles and 5 others with him to the University of Texas, San Antonio. So let's take a look here, the scholarships that we had. He had a lot of scholarships there in the Big 12, SEC, and of course the Pac-12. I was gonna go originally I decided I was gonna go to San Diego State, South Dakota State. I was really excited about it, but then I was like, well, I don't want to have to remake the player, which eventually I had to because I had a file issue. So I decided to go with my other choice that I had. I was going to start a series with Coach Calhoun, who was going to be a coach. He was going to, storyline wise, he was going to go to this school and be their head coach down there, because it's going to start off potentially another series here on the channel with the Roadrunners. I decided, let's just go ahead and do it now. So I decided to go ahead and kind of have Coach Calhoun. He's not the head coach just yet. He is the quarterbacks and the offensive coordinator here. But I decided to go ahead and just have these two where we kind of parallel their the series with each other, and then of course once we get through the Myles Marvel storyline, eventually Coach Calhoun would spin off to another series. And that series I was thinking about maybe doing a coaching carousel of some sorts or something like that. But take a look here at UTSA and their team and their roster here so far. Look, as we're taking a look at their depth chart, and this should be a fun school to play with. They got a pretty good roster. They're not well known. They do play in the I can't remember what conference it is now. I want to say Conference USA, I think it is. I might be wrong. It's a little different from where my Highland series is right now, because I think I have them in the I can't remember now what I have them at. I know I moved them, or they're going to get moved. One of the two, I forgot now. Anyway, but as you take a look here, we looking down here and see exactly where we're at, and yeah, we're in Conference USA there. So we're bottom of the litter here, and of course we got to work our way here. And of course, I went ahead and redid Myles here in the series, and I used the same stats I had him from the previous file I had on for him, and recreated him that way. So he's gonna walk on here. Today's his first game as we're taking on the Lobos, and we'll see how things go. Of course, leading up to this, he had a lot of questions from the local media asking him about what the situation was there there at the school that he was supposed to be playing at. There's in San Diego, or I don't know why I say San Diego. Excuse me, South Dakota State University, and he was supposed to be the starter there and whatnot. But apparently there was issues with some scholarships, and of course, Coach Ryan did not want to have Briggs as his successor. So a little issue going on there. Of course, he is being investigated also too. The Coach Ryan is being investigated for some maybe some NCAA violations that happened, and that was pretty much led to Myles and 5 other players decide that they were not going to stick around there. So they didn't want their first year to be tainted. So Myles, here you see here wearing the Roadrunners colors as he makes a nice pass there to Peterson for 15 yards. So we'll go on now. See a 1st and 10. Now we have bumped up the quarters here. I believe we bumped them up to about 10-minute quarters. We could reduce those at some point here, but I just kind of want to try them out at 10. Just try to make sure we get enough playing time for him, and also, of course, chances to really work on his ability to be the permanent starter, as he is pretty much today. He's being given the green light. The coach there here right now likes what this young man can do, and he believes he can be a difference maker here. Of course, he did take a job away from a senior that was next in line for it. But Marvel, he pretty much showed in the short time he had there here on for training camp and stuff like that. They were pretty impressed. So you see, we don't get down the field to get a touchdown. We do get 3 points, so it's now 3-0. Marvel here now dropping back in the pocket, throws this one up there to West, and West gets the catch, and West gets popped hard, but he does get a 20-yard reception for a 1st down. So we go on now to another 1st and 10 here. Marvel scrambling out of the backfield there, throws that one up to Williams, and Williams gets pushed out near the 30-yard line of the Lobos for the 1st down. So see here, just 5 minutes left here in the 1st quarter. Marvel dropping back in the pocket, has a nice pocket, throws this one up there to Edwards, and Edwards, you gotta hold on to that there, buddy. Yeah, could have easily been a touchdown or put us at the 1-yard line, but he drops it. So now we go through our 3rd and 10. Marvel now scrambling around here. Marvel throws this one as he gets hit, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. And it's going to be a 4th and 10 for the Roadrunners. So they got score there. Excuse me, they'll be forced to punt. So we'll see a 1st and 10 here for Marvel. Marvel's going to do a little scrambling here, going down the field, showing off his skills, what he can do on the ground as he's taking this one all the way down to the inside the 10 there of the Lobos, and the ball it's a fumble, but it is out of bounds, so let's keep possession. So nice scramble there from Marvel as he hands him off to Moore as he gets out of the backfield, and UTSA is on the board here for the 1st touchdown of the year, making it now 10-0. So Marvel has not yet scored a touchdown yet here at his debut here as a Roadrunner, as he throws that one to Rich Williams for a 20-yard reception for a 1st down. Try to see if we can see Marvel here try to get down the field here and maybe get a rushing touchdown or some kind of touchdown here. Mom and Dad, of course, here for the game, and they are happy to see him finally be able to play. There's a lot of we talked to both parents. I got a chance to actually talk to Myles' dad, and Myles' dad was, he's proud of his son for believing in what he, believing in himself and believing in what this, didn't want to be a part of that controversy there. And of course, if you don't want to be a part of a coach doesn't want you there for whatever reason. Because he did, Coach Ryan did not recruit him. He was recruited by Coach Briggs Calhoun, I should say. and you know, just wasn't he wasn't going to get the starting position that he was hoping he was going to get. And with the controversy of this apparently investigation of some illegal issues with some NCAA violations there could be potential, that could have really affected the way Marvel is potential playing, taking away a scholarship or, not be able to play in a potential bowl game or whatever the case may be. We'll see now 1st and 10, second and goal here. Pass there to Moore, and Moore gets the catch, 6 yards on the reception, and that is Myles Marvel's first NCAA touchdown here this season. Nice job there from him as he gets this one in there, and that's a great pass there to Moore, his halfback, and they get that one in there for the touchdown, making it now a 17-0 game. Going now to the second quarter, and we'll see here what Myles can do. As we'll see a play action here from Myles. He's going to scamper to the right-hand side, throw this one, and he launched that one to Goodman, and Goodman gets the 12-yard reception for the first. So we'll go now to a 1st and 10. Marvel here drops back, gets that one. That's going to be caught by Williams. And that's going to be another first down there for the Roadrunners. Roadrunners now trying to extend this lead against the Lobos here as we'll run out or see Marvel running there and scampering around, and he is going to get a nice little run for 14, enough for the first down. So Marvel here looking very good here, looking very confident and comfortable under center here today, as that was going to be a complete pass as the receiver could not hold on to it. And it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Marvel wearing the number 3 here, and he's talking about maybe getting a possible number change there, as he did have the number 8, I believe, in high school, and kind of wants that number. But he said, he's kind of comfortable with number 3 right now. He's talking to some of the upperclassmen one of the upperclassmen that has it right now about possibly changing that number. But he says, he'll take this number, he'll make this number just as famous as he did with the number 8 he had in high school. Marvel over the summer here, talking to him, he's been really confident about what, even though with all this controversy going on, he's been, he just seems like his demeanor, his confidence has just been built up, and he's been really, really just showing what he can do. As he hands that one off to Carter. Carter tries to get out of the backfield. He gets a gain of 2 on the play, make it a 2nd and goal. So now 3rd and goal here for the Roadrunners, as Marvel's going to go ahead and call his own number instead, and he does get into the end zone there. First rushing touchdown now for him in NCAA, for his NCAA career. He's in the end zone. You see celebrating. It's now 23 to now 13 as the Lobos are able to score here. And they've scored now twice now already in this game as Moore gets stopped he gains 2 in there, 2 yards on the play. Well, nice to see that going on here. As well, now to a 2nd and 8. And like I mentioned earlier before, Marvel scrambling around here again, showing off his legs and what he can do with them. And he makes a nice run there for a 14-yard gain. Over 102 yards now on the ground with 8 carries and, of course, 1 rushing touchdown. He is definitely showing off what he can do with his legs here in this one. 1st and 10, 23-13 now in this one here. Roadrunner still have the possession of the ball, throwing this one up there. That's going to go to West. Oh, my goodness. Travis West gets twisted around there, but he's able to hold on to the ball. 4 catches for 75 yards. See here, Marvel now dropping back on his play action. A little pass underneath the coverage there to Goodman. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. Looking to see if they can convert for this, get this first down here, and they do so with Williams. Williams holds on to the ball there for a 10-yard gain for a first down. But like I mentioned earlier, Marvel has been really confident talking to him about this controversy going on. Of course, what he's able to do with his is trying to get a better strength in his arm and his just overall just be able to understand the different cadence that they have for this playbook that he's new to, and what he needs to do to really try to show what he can do there, and try to win the fight for this spot here to be the starter here. As you see again, gets into the end zone there. Is another rushing touchdown there, his second of the day. Nice job here. This kid's playing out of his head, out of his mind here, and just showing off what he can do here as he makes a nice dive. It's now 30-20. So the Lobos are getting back, trying to get back in this game. They're only down by 10, but at the same time here, they're getting a good showing here from Marvel. As Marvel makes a nice slide and gets 9 on the play as UTSA calls a quick timeout. UTSA up by 10, 2nd and 1. $1:35 left here in the first half. Marvel drops back in the pocket there. Clean pocket there for him. He's going to get around here. He's going to take off now. He's going to the other 40, and he will slide there for a nice gain of just near 20 yards on that run. 1st and 10 for UTSA. I think Marvel, this team may have gotten somebody special here. So you see Marvel throwing this one to West, and West connects with his QB. 15 yards on that play. Minute left here in the first half. Marvel looking down the field here. Tosses one up there. That one almost gets caught there by Adam Smith, but it'll be tipped away. And that was just a dangerous pass there. Thought we had a man open there in the end zone. That's one thing Marvel's definitely going to have to learn here very quickly. It's going to be a game that, the game of football is different at each level. And he's going to have to start learning and picking up things very quickly if he's going to stay as the QB or the QB1 here for UTSA. As you see now, 1st and 10, pass up the middle there to Edwards, and Edwards gets the catch. Nice job as Marvel gets his second passing touchdown of the day. And that is now 2 now here, as he's well over 200 yards in the air. And he's definitely 100 yards over 100 yards on the ground now already here in this one too. So we'll go now to the third quarter here, 9:51 here as we start the third. And we'll see Marvel here drops back in the pocket here. He is scrambling around to the right-hand side. Looking here and make a deep pass play there. That one, almost gets taken away there from Johnson. And it's going to be a 3rd and 9. Marvel trying to make some big plays here. Hands them off to Moore, and Moore gets stopped in the back. Or gets, he gets a gain of 2 there. And they'll be forced to punt. So we'll go now here to the second drive here in the second half. 1st and 10. Marvel here with the ball, looking down the field, looks up the middle there on that slant route there. Goodman, and Goodman gets the catch for the first down. 23 first downs already now for UTSA. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Marvel dropping back in the pocket here, scrambling around here. Knows he has a man down. His coming up at him. He drops the ball, fumbles it. It gets recovered, and Charles has it there for the Lobos. First turnover in the ball game here on Marvel and on UTSA. It's 37-23. Marvel now has the ball here late in the third quarter. Marvel taking off here and only gets 2 yards on that carry, as he's well over 150 yards on the ground with 2 rushing touchdowns and, of course, now a fumble. 2nd and 8. Marvel drops back here in the pocket, looks up, and that's going to be Moore again. Gets this one up the middle there. Nice 16-yard reception. And again, it helps move the chains. 1st and 10. Now going to another first down. Marvel here looking to looks like I'm trying to get a big play here. No, he's going to stay. He's going to call his own number here. He's going to slide, and he's going to get about 8 or maybe 9. They might be courteous and give him 9 on that one. 2nd and 1 now here, handing this one off, or no, pass play there to Williams, and that was just off the back foot of Myles, as he's able to get that one off. And Marvel makes a nice catch there to Williams for the first. Marvel now here snaps the ball, looking down the field here, looking for a deep pass there to his tight end Williams. Gets it, and that's a 27-yard reception. Beautiful throw. Great catch there. As you see, Marvel now just racking up broken records now here. He's already got 2 already in this one. And this kid, he is showing off what he says he can do. And we'll see a handoff there to Moore, and that one is going to be a loss there of about a yard or 2. So we'll go now to a 2nd and goal. And we'll see if Marvel can get this one in the back of the end zone there, and that's going to go to Archie, but Archie cannot hold on to it. Incomplete pass. It's going to be a 3rd and goal. So now 3rd and goal here. Try to get this one in the end zone this time around. Marvel here scrambles around. Marvel calling his own number, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. And that is the 3rd rushing touchdown of the day here for Marvel. And it's now 44-23. Now we get the ball back. It was some great field position here from the defense. And you can see a Marvel here going for another run here. Marvel does a little spin there. Spins out of bounds and gets 23 on the play. So, makes you kind of wonder what, Coach Ryan was thinking. He obviously did not see what this young man can do here today. I think UTSA got a good pickup here. And got some help there from Coach Briggs. As he made was able to, convince his players to come down there with him. Or I should say, more or less, his players made a decision to come down here with him, as he makes a nice run, or a decent run there from Marcus Moore there for trying to get the first. Going now to the 4th quarter here now, 1st and 10, 47-31. Still a bit of a ball game here. Not much defense shown here today. All pretty much offense, as Myles gets 19 on this one. So nice run there from Marvel. As you see here, we'll take a look at the replay there, and scrambles down the field and finds his blocking there. Did a great job on that run. We'll see if that will continue. 1st and 10 for the Roadrunners. And, of course, I think Jackrabbits are probably kicking themselves right now. They don't thinking that, man, we just missed out on a great player here. And even though this is only week 1 of the season, but nonetheless, they missed out on something special here. It's Marvel here now, scrambles around here, throws this one up there. That's going to be caught by Harris. And Ernie Harris, 23 yards on the reception for the 1st down. We do have an injury there. I believe that was, no, it was not Harris there. I'm not sure who it was, but there was an injury. Marvel now here looking back, drops back, finds Fisher, and gets an 11-yard reception. Nice touchdown there. Touchdown number 3 there for Myles Marvel through the air, as he has now 3 touchdowns in the air and 3 touchdowns on the ground here in this one. So now just less than about 8 minutes left here in this one. We'll see another drive now. 54-31 here. Lobos are still trailing. It's Marvel here. Marvel and the Roadrunners make another nice reception. There are 6 on that one, making it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Marvel here dropping back in the pocket here. Marvel getting caught there. He breaks out of the tackle. Going down the field here. Needs a slide, and he does so there, as he does get the 1st down. And gets inside now the Lobos territory. Lobos really scratching their heads now. Don't know what to do here. See Marvel here looking down the field. Can't find nobody. He's got to either find somebody or get rid of the football here. Throws this one up there to Goodman. Goodman helps him out there. And that's a nice play for a nice reception for the 1st. Less than 6 minutes left here in this one. Marvel drops back in the pocket here, scrambling around, looking down the field. That one goes up to Edwards, and Edwards gets the catch for a gain of 11. 5:30 left here in the 4th quarter. And it's going to be a play action here from Marvel. Marvel looking down the field. Throws it up to Harris, and Harris gets a reception. 6 yards on the reception. 4th passing touchdown of the day here from Myles Marvel. I rather do say that, this is only week 1, game 1 of the season, but nonetheless, this this is he's definitely showing what he is. You don't see too many freshmen doing this, especially true freshmen doing this on their first game of the season. 61-35 or 61-38 here in this one. As Marvel here trying to scramble around here and only gets a gain of 7 on the play. He's got now over 240 yards on the ground in this one. See Marvel now here gonna run this one here and get stumbled there, and he only gets a gain of 2 there on that play. Let's take a look at the first downs here. 34 for UTSA and only 28 now for New Mexico. So pretty much this has been pretty much an offensive type of game. Neither defense can really do much here, even though UTSA has the bigger lead and scored the most points here now. As we'll see, Adam Brown there gets the tackle there for the loss. 3rd and 7, and we'll see Marvel here drops back, and he's going to scramble here. And the Lobos really keeping an eye on him, putting some spies out there on the QB. And Peterson there gets the catch enough for the first. 1st and 10, just under a minute left here in this one. Pretty much this game's already over with here, as Carter here now runs this one, gets 6 on the play, puts him at 2nd and 4. So now 40 seconds left here. Not much for them to do here. It's just trying to milk the clock as much as they possibly can, and that's exactly what they're going to do on this 3rd and 1, and that is going to be your ball game there, as UTSA will move on and they will win this ball game here today on the road here in New Mexico. Congratulations there to the Roadrunners, and of course to Myles Marvel. Nice job there, as Myles had a great game there. We'll see the numbers here in just a bit, but I'm pretty sure the head coach there is pretty impressed, and I'm sure even Coach Calhoun is even more impressed with this young man. I think he made a good job there of scouting him, and getting him onto a team. And that's exactly what he did. He brought him here to his alma mater, that being UTSA. So a nice day. Excuse me. I can spit it out now. Nice day here for Myles as they win this one 61-38. UTSA 1-0 now for the season. And probably got some heads turning now here at the scoreboard here. I'm sure he's going to be talked about amongst some of the insiders there in college football there on ESPN and FS1 and all those others. We'll take a look here at the game stats there. 35 first downs there for UTSA, 24 for the Lobos. And take a look at the turnovers there. Of course, we had one turnover and a lost fumble in this one here for the most part there. Myles Marvel, there you see 30 of 42, 458 yards for his first game. 4 touchdowns, 2 sacks, 23 carries for 243 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course 3 rushing fumbles there. And if we didn't have the fumbles there, been a super day, but it's still a great day for him. I mean, nonetheless, especially your first game as a true freshman, and being the QB there for them, showing what you can do. Very, very impressive for him and for this squad. And he has some, upperclassmen there for receivers there. He has some redshirt juniors, seniors, and a couple of true juniors there helping him out there. So that really helped him out, especially in the backfield there with Marcus Moore. I can only see good things coming here for them. And I can see a Conference USA championship maybe in the looks here. A lot of people were talking about that. Especially they were talking about it way before the season started, when they found out that he was coming down here to play. So let's take a look at the rest of the defensive numbers here for UTSA. Pretty good game there for Myles. Really impressed with what he can do. And now we'll just have to see what we can do coming up in the next week as we get ready for Oklahoma State and the Cowboys there in Stillwater. As we take a look here and look at some of the Lobos numbers there and look at what they can do for the season here, as Take a look at some of their numbers. They had some 3 guys that went over 100 yards there receiving, and 2 of them got at least 1 touchdown. 1 touchdown pass here today. Take a look at the numbers there. No interceptions, to be quite honest. I'm liking that. Glad we did a great. Marvel did a great job of reading the defense there. Even though he did have those 3 fumbles, he did, for the most part, they did a great job. And there you see, he's earned that coach's trust there, as now he is now pretty much the starter now for the season here. And he's now now he's moved up to the veteran starter, which, he's a freshman and he's already considered a veteran starter. So there you see the true freshman, his numbers there. He is also NCAA Player of the Week for Week 1, so congratulations to him on that. And I believe also Conference USA Offensive Player of the Week. So congratulations to Myles. He's already, like I said, showing what he can do here. And so take a look here for next week's game. We're going against number 13 Oklahoma State. They're in Stillwater, as they are 1-0 so far for the season. They have a pretty good number. Take a look at their numbers there. Total defense there that we're definitely going to have to deal with, as they are a very good defensive team. And we'll try to see if we can have the kind of a same repeat performance here from Myles, and or will we finally see him get the see him as a true freshman, play as a traditional true freshman. Will he have those hiccups and stuff like that? We'll have to find out and see how things go coming up in the next episode. So that's it for this one. Stay tuned for more Road to Glory with Myles Marvel here on NCAA 14 here on the channel. Stay tuned for episode number 17 as we take on Oklahoma State, or I should say number 13, Oklahoma State, in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series on the channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links are down below in the description. Also, don't forget to check us out on ESGN LP, our second channel here on the YouTube, as we got some pretty good series starting on there already. I think you guys will enjoy those also over there on that channel too. So, again, stay tuned for more. And also, if you want to support the channel in a financial type of way, we do have a Patreon page, and that's a great way for you guys to be a part of the channel, especially in my series like the Highland Scotties and some other series that we have coming up here on the channel. Great way for you guys to be a part of the channel and just take a part and just good way just to be be a part of the channel and be in a particular series there. So should be fun. Don't have to join, but if you want to help support the channel, that's a great way to do it. But that's it for me. As always, keep each other healthy, wear a mask, stay safe, and I will see you guys next time.